Right hand, big one. From down and over. That's it, it's over. Not a good place. Jab is really a weapon.
What is going on, everybody? What is going on? It's your boy Eddie Unsteady with Coastal Boxing. With my boy Chi Ming in the building. What is going on, everybody? We here. We here. What's up?
It's your man. Another day in paradise. You know, good night to my peoples on the West Coast. Good morning to my peoples on the East Coast.
So what's going on, man? What a performance by Kendrick Lamar. I've just got to say, like, damn. What? He turned this shit the fuck up, dog. Like what? 4 performances of the same song? And like that's
5
5?
The 5 piece.
He's starting hard on Drake. Like you heard the whole crowd just shouting out. Like what? Yo, they had me turned the fuck up. I'm all the way over here on the East Coast, and I felt the excitement all through the camera and all through the TV and everything. So I enjoyed myself. And he stunned on Drake 5 different times. And the 5th time, he brought all the homies out, the whole crew. Talking about the whole gang. You heard?
He brought the baby mamas out with the kids and the aunties and the homeboy that live around the corner.
Like, salute to you, Mike Biggs. I just real quick, I want to say, yo, Mike Biggs, what a performance that night at the Xander Zayas fight card, man. All I see is a text message on Instagram. Yo, you in New York City? What's going on, Mike Biggs? Salute to you.
Salute to you, Mike. Thanks for watching.
Mike Biggs with Mike Biggs Boxing.
Yeah, but I mean, look, I'm mad. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I wish I could have been there. You know what I mean? Like the energy in there at the pop-up. The pop out or whatever you're doing, the pop out show, because sometimes you gotta pop out. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas, you know.
Certified boogie man. What?
Yeah, don't
boogie man. Like
don't mess it up. Don't be tearing the
like
song
what?
Up. You gonna say nigga? Right now?
Nah, like I was right putting now. 2 words into one. I'm like, damn. I'm about to say nigga, but at the same time trying to say boogeyman.
Yeah, well, hey, if you gonna say it right now. Don't do it wrong. Yo. Yeah, but
just shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. Shout out song of the year right there.
Yeah, Not Like Us, man. That's a different joint right there.
Is it? Oh yeah, it's a whole different type of diss track.
Yeah, that's different right there. And it's crazy to me, like being out here in Cali. I mean, I'm not from the West Coast, but being out here, you know what time it is. Like, you hear things and the way these brothers out here talk, they feel disrespected as a whole in the United States. Like, they feel like they don't get the respect they deserve on everything that they done put out into the world, in all types of culture, hip hop, sports, whatever you want to, anything, innovation, all of that. They feel disrespected, you know. Um, and they also feel like a lot of people jack they shit and blow up from it. So it's like the West has a chip on the shoulder, and then like Drake kind of like when he dissed Kendrick Lamar, and like it kind of like it helped, it brought Kendrick out, like like the pop out, like it's like, and then not only did it do that, it kind of like brought unity amongst the hip hop community to an extent, like out here. Even though you got a couple weirdos here that's like, oh well, I like both of them. I'm not gonna get in the middle, but like you seen what it was. Everybody came and represented for Kendrick. You seen who was out there. I mean, you had Dr. Dre there. I mean, it was some of everybody in there. You had LeBron James was in the building.
You had a little bit of everybody, yo.
Yeah, it was some of everybody in there, man.
You had a lot of the NBA players was up in there as well. So yeah, it was a lot of big names up in that building.
Kendrick also, I really respect his track selection. I respect the songs that he picked for this event, because being that it was being streamed on Amazon, so like the whole fucking world could see it. It was good for him. It was good for him to be able to put out something that he could safely say that, all right, I'm gonna do a whole set for all y'all people that say I don't have songs that bang, and I don't have songs that go ham, and I can't get a crowd jumping, or I can't get a club bumping. Well, his selection that he picked tonight was perfect. It was as good as it could get. He had the cool down songs for everybody after he did a little set of the up tempo hyper stuff. He did a little quick little slow down, mellow out, and then bring you right back up to speed and get it hype up in the place again. And the
thing is what I realized too, the whole time for the first song selection, people was already singing along. I'm like, it was just crazy. The music will just cut off. He won't even have to say anything, and you just hear the crowd going crazy, singing the lyrics. I'm like, man, I don't know, Drake, you fucked up. You fucked up.
Well, I don't know, man. When it comes to the whole like the beef, the battle, for me, I can't listen to Drake the same no more. I can't. That's how hard the songs that Kendrick put out hit for me. I can't even listen to him the same. I got Drake on a lot of my playlists, my workout playlist, my job playlist, my cookout playlist. You know what I mean? I got Drake on all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got songs that fit almost every fucking mood. So like, you know what I mean? But it's like, I can't listen to that shit no more. It ain't the same. Like, it's like, I can't listen to none of that shit without saying in my head, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 wop. That fuck him up. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. Let me tell you how bad it is, dog. Okay. Drake came out with a pair of Air Force Ones, right? They like knocked the certified lover boy, and it got like certified lover boy written on the Air Force Ones, right? I bought these, okay? Now, I don't never want to wear these motherfuckers no more. Because I don't even want to wear the sneakers no more. That's how crazy it is, okay? I don't even want to wear these sneakers, because if somebody just looked down at my sneakers and I got them on my feet, then it's like I'm fucked up. I'm set up. Because if somebody look down, they see my feet, they be like, certified lover boy, certified foul. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can't, like, that's how bad I feel like Kendrick Lamar put them beats on Drake. Like, he really fucked that man up to the point where I got a pair of Drake sneakers. I can't even wear them bitches out in public.
You can't even wear the bitch.
I might wear them to cut some grass one day.
Listen, you know what this reminds me of, to be honest with you, bro?
What?
Well, you said the same motherfucking shit about Kanye West. He's like, I can't wear these shits no more.
I can't, listen, when you do, like, I can't support the fuckery. Like, you ain't got to be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. Nobody's perfect.
But so there's a line where you don't cross.
Yeah, it's just when you just doing the fuckery, it's like, oh man, I can't get jiggy with this shit. I can't, dog. I can't
Like,
get
another verse from the song that I can't get out of my head is like when he was like, yo, when you say the word nigga, I guess it's just me, I guess. I'm like,
you talking about from Euphoria?
Oh yeah, from Euphoria. I'm just like those bars alone makes you not want to go back and listen to Drake. And there's still people literally out here saying Drake won the battle. We already talked about that already, so we don't really have to touch base on that because we already know the situation and we know who won.
Yeah, clearly. Because you know what? If a motherfucker can do a concert, right, on June
last minute pop out.
Hold on. On Juneteenth, okay? On Juneteenth, let me run that back one more time. On Juneteenth in LA, in Inglewood, in the hood, all right?
That's the hood.
In the hood, okay? And the focal point of this whole show, really, I mean, I know he said it was a bigger than what everybody wanted to make it out to be. I know he say that, but really, the focal point of this whole show was you dissing Drake and the West Coast coming out to show their unity, because it's like, don't come at us, like, don't diss our fucking greats and all of that shit like that. So they came out to represent. And Kendrick Lamar is one of the best artists in the world. So it's like, what the fuck? You can't get it. Don't get no better than that. It ain't too many people that like will be like, yo, I'm just gonna do a show. Now, him doing the show at the Forum. Now, the Forum is a big place, but let's keep it real. If Kendrick Lamar was like, I want to do a show in the Rose Bowl, then that motherfucker would be filled. You know what I'm saying? If he wanted to do a show at the Crypto Arena, then that motherfucker would have been filled. But for him, man, come on, man. This is Kendrick Lamar, dog. So, like, when you think about, like, the Forum is a lot smaller than those places. So it's like, for him to go over there and do that like that, that's love. That's hood love. For somebody like Kendrick Lamar to do the Forum, he don't got to do the Forum, pimp. And if anybody knows, he definitely does not have to do the Forum. So, like, this was all like a hood fabulous affair. You know what I'm saying? The Forum, you know, that's like hood shit. It goes back. It's got history when it comes to LA. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers won hella championships in that bitch. It's been a lot of big fights, big shows, everything in there. It's got history. It's like LA culture, the Forum. You know, so know your history. Like, them doing that shit right there is a big deal. And giving it that kind of like hometown feel, like a pop-up type thing, it was really, really, really special. I loved it. And like I said, it even solidifies even more. Do you think Drake can do a special right now doing his diss songs and everybody's going to be all there ganged up ready to hear that shit?
No.
No.
You better get that Degrassi music out of here.
And honestly, that damn Taylor Made, you might as well just throw that whole song away.
But that's a song that shot him in the ankle, in the foot.
I wasn't even that mad at Taylor Made when I first heard it. But now the more and more I hear it, I'm like, yo, this shit corny as fuck. That song,
listen,
corny. Like,
you know how bad it is.
The Snoop
every
voice.
time you know how bad it is. Is every single time I hear Drake's voice, any song it is, it's like
it don't hit. Man.
That's all I think about. That's all I think about. Every time, every fucking song I hear on the radio that plays, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, hey, I can't think about nothing else but that shit. Let's just keep it real. It's like when Mike Tyson fucking knocks somebody out. It's like you can't get that shit out of your head. All you can keep remember is just people saying
spinal.
Like,
yeah, he definitely Yeah, like I said, man. And then now Kendrick's gonna probably win a Grammy for Not Like Us. He's probably gonna win a fucking. He might win Song of the Year. It might not even be Rap Song of the Year. That joint might win Song of the Year, and that's something that Drake gonna have to always think about. Because Drake got nominated for a Grammy for a diss track, but he didn't win. But Kendrick gonna fuck around and probably win this bitch. So like he gonna have to eat this. You got to see a crazy show, basically wrapped around the fact that he dissed you. That whole shit was basically wrapped around the fact that he dissed you. Drake gonna have to eat that. And it was a good show. A damn good show too at that. Yeah, you're gonna have to eat that, bro. You're gonna have to take that and you're gonna have to really eat it when you see him win a Grammy later on, early in the next year. You're gonna really feel it because you're gonna have to deal with this song all summer. Like this is what you're gonna have to deal with that all summer. So the show was all that though. I don't know if they're gonna replay it on Amazon Prime or not, but if they do, if y'all haven't seen it, go check that shit out because it was up. It was. Up. The shit was up.
Man, you know what's crazy? Kendrick so popular. I wouldn't be surprised for another big event, maybe like the Super Bowl or something like that. He probably perform one of that song.
Well, it all depends, man. Well, I don't know who the Super Bowl they got, but who knows? I don't know. I don't know if they would want. I don't know. Like that joy too. No, they probably be trying to get Drake to do the Super Bowl before you get Kendrick because they probably don't want Kendrick to come out there and do that.
He said, "Are you gonna?" He said, "Kendrick come out there. Are you gonna keep hearing this the?"
What the fuck? Yo,
every time the motherfucker curses, it like yo, get off me.
No, yeah, what the fuck? But yeah, man, it was awesome. Like I said, if anybody watching, if you didn't catch the show, the pop up, it was on Amazon Prime. I don't know if they streaming it, replaying it. I hope they are. I feel like they should because it was awesome.
It was great. Yeah, definitely go check it out because that's something what you don't want to miss, or at least go ahead and recap that because that shit was good. If not, it might be on YouTube. Go check it out on YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
Yeah,
but it's not the same.
Yeah, man. When it was live streaming, when you actually see it, like, of course, it's not the same as being there, but to actually see it live when it was going down, and it was dope. I mean, they, like I said, having the OGs in there from the West Coast, and having the young bucks, the new breed in there with them, and then Black Hippie, his group, all coming on there and uniting and doing a little set was pretty dope. Shout outs to Kendrick, shout outs to Black Hippie, shout out to the West Coast, man.
Shout out West Coast.
It was a night, Juneteenth. It was a fucking night. It was a night, and I'm glad that I was out here to feel that and know that it was going down, and it was dope. Yeah.
So with that being said, we're gonna go on to our next segment. Let's go ahead and tell us, Chi, what's the next segment?
What?
Our next segment.
I don't know, man. What you? Hey, roll the dice, man. Like, hey, shake them up. What we got? Oh, Ryan Garcia.
Oh boy.
Okay. So all right. Well, we all know what happened with Ryan Garcia. If you're not up on it, he was tested positive for banned substances after his fight with Devin Haney. The court ruling. You want to fill them in, or is it like what's going on with that? The particulars.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the court ruling is going to be decided by the end of this week, early as next week, latest by next week, and we should actually get to find out what's the ruling on that. There's a lot of rumors that Ryan Garcia is going to end up retiring and stuff like that, but I don't give a flying fuck. And I'm also hearing shit about Devin Haney wanting to retire for 2 years, and I don't think that's a good idea in my opinion. Because look, you're a fighter, and I feel like you're in your prime right now, and it just doesn't make sense for you to take a 2-year layoff. I wouldn't be mad at him taking a year and a half, year and some change off, just to get his shit together. I feel like a year max would be ideal. But to say 2 years off, that's not it, brother.
Why do
That's
you
not
think he
it.
needs to take time off?
I don't think he needs to take time off, but I think after a fighter goes through something like that mentally, okay, yeah, it's a loss. Yeah, it's a loss, but going through what he went through, and then like also going through the whole PED scandal and all that as well, and it's like it's a lot to take on. I feel like, remember, you're doing so much. You're doing so much like behind the scene of boxing, and I feel like he needs to take some time off, get all this shit figured out, and then go back. Like, yeah, he took a little. He took a little L and everything. He can bounce back from that L, and I feel like he can pursue and do what he got to do. And that L what he took from Garcia doesn't mean shit, in my opinion, because Ryan Garcia came in overweight and he was on PED. So, in my opinion, if he wasn't on that shit, Devin Haney would have won that fight.
Oh man, look, I don't disagree with you. I just think that Devin Haney, the results of what happened in the fight, they got a lot to do with it. Like, the fight should have never happened. Like, if you really want to get into it, like with the way Ryan Garcia was acting up to the fight, and then the antics with the weigh-in, and then being overweight, it's just too, why can't like somebody be like, yo, this is too weird for me? Like, he's being
I mean,
weird
like,
right now.
don't get it twisted. I agree and I disagree with you. Like, I feel like, yeah, it was all goofy and shit, but I feel like even though it was all goofy, that could have been Ryan Garcia the way to promote the fight. What I didn't agree with was him coming in overweight. Like, yeah, do all the goofy shit if you want to, but at least follow the protocol, follow the rules. You're fighting for a belt. You're fighting for your title. It's a contract. Fight at your contracted weight. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, all that bullshit. Promote the fight however you want to promote the fight, because in the end of the day, this is the casual what's going to draw the fight, and it's us as regular viewers what we know to expect out of the fighters, because we stay tuned to this type of action with these fighters. So we're supposed to, not buy into all that extra bullshit that's going in the back, because let all of the casual feed into that. All these new people trying to feed into all that, let them feed into that shit while we focus on what's really going on in the fight.
I don't know, cause I really can't get with that. When I think about it, I think like it's my motto in life. Everybody that know me know, you should know too. My motto is levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit. Two things can be right, but one thing can be judged upon on a different level than the other thing. You get what I'm saying? Like, they could, like, what is the level that you think when you get on the level of thinking about, like, okay, when is it not like just like selling the fight, and like when can it just be like, yo, he's acting weird? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
why why is it that his antics are justified as just selling the fight? It's like, look, I know when somebody's trying to sell a fight, and then when somebody's not trying to sell a fight, and they just might legitimately have issues. And I feel like if these guys were questioning if Ryan Garcia could make weight before he stepped on the scale, they were saying that both camps were wondering if he could make weight before he even stepped on the scale. They talked about it. Both camps talked about it. So I just feel like once you get to that level, and then he had a chance to try to burn weight, he didn't even try. He didn't even try. Like I just can't reward a guy when he's talking about he want to be a boxer and he want to be a great and a world champion. How you expect somebody to really respect you when you don't even respect the champion to make weight? You don't even respect the champion. Now, and like I told you, I feel like Devin Haney and his camp should have, like, yo, he's weird. He came in here drinking a beer and he's overweight. Fuck this. This fight ain't happening. I don't want him to get in. If I was Bill Haney, I'd be like, yo, my son ain't fighting this weirdo. Like, figure that shit out with him. But he ain't getting in the ring with him. Matter of fact, test him again for some other shit, because I don't know what the fuck going on with him, because he's fucking weird right now. I swear, if he would have came in, if I was Bill Haney, no, fuck, that only got to be Bill Haney. If I was your trainer, and we go to like all that funny, go cuckoo, kiki, crazy, weird shit that he was doing up until the weigh-in, and then when he come in there on the weigh-in with a beer in his hand, and then he gonna fucking take a sip, and then step on that scale and be almost 4 pounds overweight, and then go in the back and don't even try to burn off no weight. Man, fuck that. He's weird.
You're trash, kid.
This fight ain't happening. That's just me though. That's just me. Like but they felt like Ryan was a sweet Vic. Like they thought that this was gonna be easy money, cruise 12 rounds, go home and cash a check. And that shit blew up in your face. It's like, that's crazy to think that you are like, you want to retire or you want to sit back and fall back. For what? You did everything that you wanted to motherfucking do. It just didn't work out in your favor. Like, y'all did everything y'all all wanted to do. Okay? So, like, look, we all, like, the guy cheated. That ain't it. I don't care what nobody say about what happened in the ring. Motherfucker cheated. Who gives a fuck what happened in the ring?
In my opinion, anything that happened in that fucking ring that night is irrelevant, because as soon as that PD result came out that he was using all his PD, matter of fact, even fuck the PD. As soon as he came in overweight, it shit didn't matter no more.
Yeah,
when he came in overweight, it didn't matter. And when you put it in that way, Chi, I can't argue with you at all, because it's like, you're right. Bill Haney should have been like, yo, fuck this. What the fuck is going on with you?
Like, that's just,
you acting all quirky, you acting all weird, you acting goofy. Like
that?
Who does something like that?
When have we seen? Now I know, like, I seen Ricardo Mayorga. He was weird a couple times with some weigh-ins and shit like that, but he was making weight. I mean, I think one time he acted weird and he didn't make weight. But like, how often do you see weird, wild shit like that? Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
And like the wild shit, the thing is, the wild shit what Mayorga was doing is what, smoking cigarettes and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Like,
I just know that
stuff like that.
I just know that Ryan Garcia is still, that shit was weird. His behavior was weird. All that talking about Jesus is king and then talking about killing people and sucking dicks, paws, and all this other stupid shit. All in the
kids
same
is
breath.
This and all this thing was going on, all this shit.
Like, this is all in the same breath. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, bro, what's wrong with this dude?
And you know what's crazy? Because you know what's really crazy? We was talking about this shit before the fight even happened. It was like, yo, something is. Remember me? Remember what I was telling you? I'm like, yo, cuz,
man,
something's mentally wrong with this dude. Something's wrong with this kid.
But then it got to the point. I'm so numb to his bullshit. It got to the point where I was just saying, bro, I just want you to show up and fight. Just show up to the fucking fight. Just go to the fight and everything will be okay with me. If you could show up, because it's clear something ain't right with you. It's clear.
And then what you like? It was the ice. The icing on the cake was like he came in overweight. He's drinking right after the scale. It's like it's like a smack in the face in front of every fucking body that day. Was like, aha, I could come in overweight and y'all ain't gonna do nothing about it. And Bill Haney let that shit fly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he let that shit fly.
I'm not fighting on 420, especially if I smoke weed. I'm not fighting on 420 if I smoke weed. It just don't add up for me. Because if I smoke weed and it's 420, guess what? I'm gonna want to be smoking some weed on 420. My mind ain't gonna be fully invested in no fight on no 420. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that people they partake over there in those sides. They partake.
Boy, New York City's on savage bowl about smoking. They smoke everywhere and anywhere in New York City, boy. You go to the corner out, they smoking. You smoke right in front of the police officer. They're smoking right in front of the fucking police precinct. We walking and smoking.
Savagery.
Smoking in the fucking train station. They don't smoke on the train though, but they smoke in the train station.
Savagery.
Savage.
They'd open the floodgates. It's not like that out here. It's like that out here, but it's not like that out here. If you get what I like.
It's more discreet out there.
Yeah, but people smoke.
Don't get it twisted. They smoke, but it's discreet out there. This level of respect they have out there.
It depends on where you at. It's almost like certain places is like, yo, you out here, you know. Like if you at Venice Beach, you feel me? Like if you at Venice Beach, like you should know, like really, if you bring your kids out here, that you just got to expect that. Like people are going to be out there burning trees. They got dispensaries on the boardwalk. Like people are going to be out there burning trees. So it's like, it's certain spots that's like, yo, if you out here 9 times out of 10, if you don't fuck with weed, then this might not be for you because they're going to be burning weed out there 24/7. There's a lot of spots out here like that that's known like that. The police will be out there and everything, and they still don't they don't bother nobody as long as ain't no extra tripping going on. You know, if you just sitting there chilling and burning your trees, then you be all right. Like it's just like it's nothing. Like they really don't bother people about weed out here. Like they really don't. But it's just more chill. People ain't all extra with it. Like, oh, I'm in front of the police station burning trees. No, we ain't doing all that, man. It ain't like that. But people smoke. Don't get it fucked up in public, in your face. I do it every day. I smoke in public every damn day.
Boy, when I was in New York City, I felt good. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, man. But I don't know. I would have never even, the fight wouldn't have went on for me.
Yeah, of course.
Nah, I would have never even did it. Cause like it's just levels to it. Like I get all the extra shit. I seen people promote fights before and be extra. But I'm like, yo, alcoholic beverages? The fuck? Stepping on the scale and you overweight? Man, what's wrong with this weirdo? That's what I'm not even gonna lie. This is what I would be saying at the press conference. Like I would take the attention off of everybody if I was your trainer. Cause I would be like, yo, what the fuck wrong with him? I'm like, this dude's weird, man.
You expect me, my son to fight this weirdo right now?
No.
Nah.
We'll figure this out. Figure it out with him. I don't know what's wrong with him. He needs a mental health counselor or something. He needs a fucking shrink. Somebody needs to talk to him.
Like he said, he needs Jesus.
Yeah. Somebody needs to talk to him. But I wouldn't have let the fight happen. But hey, I don't agree with if that whatever happened to Ryan Garcia, if whatever punishment he get, he deserved whatever he get.
You see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't matter what happens to him. He could like whatever happens to him, that's what he deserved. But the Devin Haney thing about like slowing it down, okay, you might not have wanted to do that. Excuse me, my bad. You might not have wanted to do that if you had just like you wouldn't be doing it if you just backed out. Like you really feel like hey, I really they went into it like, oh, this is a cakewalk, man. Despite all of the crazy shit, they really thought that they could go in there, get that money, and walk out of there with them belts unscathed because they thought Ryan Garcia was a sweet lick. And I wonder, like, I question a whole bunch of things about it. I feel like maybe you might not. Maybe he might be wanting to relax. I really think it's cap, and I just think it's talking. I think it's a lot of emotions playing into it. But if it's true, think about why you want to do that. The whole camp. If Devin Haney don't want to fight, think about why you don't want to right now. And think about that it's being some of it has to be tied into the fact that you got into that ring in the first place, despite all of the signs showing that maybe you should have sat that one out or rescheduled that joint.
Mm-hmm. Facts. So we're gonna go into our next topic, and we already know everyone sees what's on the damn title, the thumbnails. You already know we about to break this shit down because you already know we about to get this shit popping.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Yo.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Man, you want to know why I tell you, motherfucking Trump? It did happen. And guess what? You getting all of your motherfucking counts. You getting sentenced, brother. And guess what? You're fucked. What's up, man? Let's talk about it. Trump and Dark Biden.
He said Dark Biden. Dark Brandon.
He's the president. I have to say Dark Biden because, you know, if I say Dark Brandon, people's going to be like, what is he talking about? So I had to let you correct me.
No. If they don't know, listen, if they don't know who Dark Brandon is, then they don't know who Dark Brandon is. That's just their problem. It ain't Dark Biden.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. Yeah, the fuck out of here. Dark Brandon, bitch. Yo, but it's like, it's crazy. It's like we got, let me see, Biden like 81. Trump just turned like 78 or something like that.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
Right. It's the battle of the OGs, you know. Biden, he swim, he be bicycling, you know what I mean? He's trim and fit and shape for his age, you feel what I'm saying? And you got like Trump, my man, he out here eating McDonald's and Cinnabons and golfing on a cart, don't walk nowhere. They ain't never.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Yeah, you damn right. You ain't never lifted a weight in your life. That's fact. The only thing that man lift heavy weight is Big Macs, bruh. And it's probably a struggle because he got them little ass hands. It's probably a struggle for him to eat a Big Mac because he got them little ass. Probably, you know what I'm saying? Like Trump's a weirdo. I do think it's crazy, like the media. You know what I'm saying? What you think about it?
I mean, look, a lot of people's covering Trump, right? Especially Fox News, and they be spreading a lot of false shit on Joe Biden. And I really, really, really don't like what I'm hearing. You know, it's like they're really making it look like our president has dementia.
Right.
Always looking into thin air, talking to thin air, and it's like they chop up all these clips and they make propaganda videos. I want to call it propaganda videos because that's what it is.
That's it. Yeah,
it's propaganda fucking videos. And they're spreading all this fucking fake news like Donald Trump is saying, but you don't want to call that fake news because it's, you know, but it's fake news. And it's spreading all these lies and brainwashing a lot of people on all these social media like TikTok and all this shit. And it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Yeah, bro. Like it's the media. Look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna always look. I'm gonna keep it always where it's funky with you as I can keep it with you.
Yeah.
Look, politicians ain't shit. Okay, for the most part, they ain't shit. Okay, even the ones you might like, for the most part, they ain't shit. However, there are a few of them that ain't shit, but they still want you to eat too. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm gonna rock with the one that ain't shit, but still wants to try to find a way for everybody else to eat. Okay? I'm not gonna fuck with the guy that doesn't care about nobody but himself and the 1%, the rich dickheads, the assholes that are out here ripping people off and not paying proper wages to the people in the country. I'm not gonna rock with them. I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense. I'd be voting against my own best interests. You feel what I'm saying? If I vote for somebody that's only trying to help out the rich
people
and the majority. You get what I'm saying? Like if you ain't trying to help out the marginalized and the minorities and the people that get scrutinized all the fucking time in this country because of whether, their sexual orientation or their religion or, you know what I'm saying? Or like what state they want to live in and shit like that. You know how silly this shit is? Like, you know how dumb it is, like, to think, like, the way Trump talk about the United States, that shit ain't G. Like, I look at it like this. If you always bitching about how fake elections are and like it's rigged and all that, why the fuck do you get into them? Why are you in elections if they're all fake, if they're all rigged? Look, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. That just sounds like a fight you ain't gonna motherfucking win. It's a waste of time if you ask me. I'm gonna tell you like this. If somebody came to me and was like, yo, bro, I need you to get into these elections maybe about once or twice or 3 times, but all them bitches gonna be rigged against you though, bro. Like if you told me this at the time, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna waste my money, or I'm not gonna waste other people's money, donate money to me, millions and millions of fucking dollars to go out here and shuck his jive and lie and bullshit anyway, just for a motherfucker to be like, oh, you ain't win because the election is rigged. Well, count me the fuck out. I don't want to get into anything like that. But it's all good if you win these elections, though. Like if you win, it's all G. But if you lose, it's rigged, it's fake. Like that shit's stupid.
So
Like
that's my whole point. It's like how if it's rigged and he won, why is he saying it's rigged?
No, if it's rigged
just,
and you if you scream elections are rigged and they're fucked up, why would you throw your hat into that? Like is what I'm trying to say. Like why would you get into it? That's just what I'm trying to say. Like there's certain things that he say that don't make no motherfucking sense, and people really ride out with it. And I don't even got to be no super political expert, but I know enough to know like to hear the shit that he say and the common sense. There's not being used. It's just not being fucking used when you think about what Donald Trump be talking about. Like this dude the other day was talking about like sharks and electric batteries in the water and getting electrocuted. Are you gonna get electrocuted by the battery or you gonna let the shark bite you? Like what the fuck, bro?
Wrong.
Who are you, dog?
Wrong.
Who are you? Like, is this the guy that y'all talk about? Y'all want to be president, to have nuclear codes? Burrow is a whole weirdo. Okay, Joe Biden might be an old motherfucker. Okay, but let me tell you something. Joe Biden could have quit being a government official 25 years ago. He could have quit 25 years ago, stopped doing this shit, could have wrote books and did private sector contracting or whatever the fuck he could have been doing and making a whole lot of money and didn't have to deal with all the bullshit that comes with being the president of the United States or the vice president or whatever the hell. He didn't have to
but what he realized was of how bad of a scumbag was running for president, and he's like, yo, I'm the only man that can possibly have a chance with this fucker.
Which is really, really sad in itself.
It is.
In itself. Like just to think that in itself, like, yo, people really actually rock with this dude. I mean, there's so many things. There's so many lies. Like he didn't do anything, y'all. Like he didn't do anything. Donald Trump did nothing while he was president. All he did was laced his own pockets on the side. His businesses were still making money while he was president, which is illegal, but he did the spin, let his sons take over the businesses. But we all know he's so hands-on with everything. He wants his hands on everything. It's no way that things are going down when it comes to you that you don't know. He knows everything. So like when he be talking, like when he got found guilty of fucking paying hush money to a porn star to cover up. That's you know what's so funny? The another thing, people don't talk about that. That's election fraud right there. Him doing that, covering up his shit, that's election interference. Bro, if that story would have got out about Stormy Daniels, he would have never been president. He would have never been president. This dude is the only one that gets involved into elections to rig them. He's the only one that's done that. They in the 2016 election, they had slight feints of election fraud. All Republicans. 2020, the same thing. Little stuff about election fraud. All Republicans. Now you got a whole fake elector scheme that in 2 different states, if I'm not in 2 states, in Arizona and in Georgia, where you got motherfuckers just trying to fake slide you in as being the get the elected the delegates to elect you as the nominee from out of the state, and you won the election. Like, yo, it's fucking crazy. Like, this dude is the king of projection. Everything he say about Joe Biden is him. He called Biden old and he can't even put 2 sentences together. It's him. Fox be on some bullshit. Like, just look at it. If y'all don't know, like, watch channels like The Midas Touch. Like, watch The Midas Touch, okay? Like, they just straight play the facts. They give their opinions, but it's not. But it's like, oh, this is my opinion, but fuck that. Make your own decision. Look at this. It's facts. Trump is a piece of shit. He is a liar. I mean, the man don't never tell the truth, and he ain't never done shit for black people. Nothing. He talks about his black unemployment was the lowest for him. First of all, it's the lowest under Biden. Okay, that's for starters. And it was only low under you, motherfucker, because of all the work that Obama and Biden and his administration put in before you. Bro, you didn't do anything. Like, Obama and Biden's administration did so much to bring back the country economically from the bullshit that George Bush Jr. did when he was in office. Okay, like with the war and all the other shit, he just let a lot of shit just go to shit. All right, things was crazy. Unemployment was through the roof when Bush left office. Obama got it down. Okay, then Trump got it. COVID hit. You didn't do it right. You didn't handle it right. Unemployment went through the roof again with you, bro. You cannot use the fact. You cannot say, "Oh, it wasn't my fault." You can't do that. You're president. You can't just be like, "Oh, well, COVID happened." I guarantee you money. If Joe Biden was president when the COVID actually hit the United States, first of all, I really don't believe it would be as bad because they had things in play. The Obama administration had things in play. They had the disease control team over there. They had things in play. When Trump got in office, he scrapped all of that shit because he just was an asshole and wanted to try to just abolish anything that Obama had done in office. So, like, you get rid of that. But anyway, if Biden was in office, I guarantee you Joe Biden would not look at everybody and be like, "Yo, you can't judge me for what happened with COVID. It's not my fault. I ain't had nothing to do with that." I guarantee you Obama, these guys wouldn't say that. George Bush wouldn't even say that. How about that? Like, he wouldn't just be like, "Yo, this is not my fault. This came from China." Like, yo, he takes
COVID is fake.
He never takes.
Oh, drink this, drink that.
He never takes no responsibility for shit. He doesn't take responsibility for any motherfucking thing. Like,
he blames everyone for
he
his
blames
shit.
on everybody else. I don't want nobody to be my president that's like that, dog. I don't want no bitch ass, soft ass motherfucker always crying about some shit to be my motherfucking president. That's who you want as your president? You always crying. "Oh, it was cold in the courtroom. Oh my God. Oh my God, man, come the fuck on, man. Everything's a hoax. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. Everybody's out to get me." Man, fuck you, bro. You are trash. You're garbage. You're not a good politician. You wasn't one. It makes no sense to me. Y'all kill me. When everybody was thinking, like, when they were saying, "Oh, well, you want somebody different in office that's not a typical politician." Well, what the fuck do you want? That doesn't make any sense. People say dumb shit like that. You want somebody that knows what they're doing. You don't fucking make the guy who makes fries at McDonald's the CEO of the fucking company. You don't do it. It doesn't make any damn sense. So when people say shit like, I want somebody to run the country that's not a regular politician, you sound dumb. That's just that. I don't care what kind of money you make, who you is in this country. You sound stupid as shit when you want somebody that's not a politician to do politics. That's fucking dumb. All right. So like, he's not a politician. He's never was one. He's a failed businessman. He's a rapist. I think he's a pedophile, low key. I know he was on Epstein Island getting crazy. I don't care what nobody say. It's enough proof out there for me to make the assumption. If it ain't enough out there for me to be like, well, maybe it's skeptical. That's what I'm gonna say. It is not skeptical evidence about all the stuff he's done. He's been found liable to sexual assault. He's a fucking business fraudster. He's almost holds like $500 million and what? Like, yo, man, come on, man. Joe Biden has done, and Joe Biden has actually been a legit president. He's done things. He's actually been a legit president. Like, he's done things. Like, he's like he did something. He capped insulin. He tried to get insulin down basically for everybody to pay like $30 a clip for it. Like, he tried to get it to that. But the Republicans was like, oh, hell no. Because you know why? The Republicans, they love the fucking pharmaceutical companies. That's their people. You know? So it's like they in bed with them. They didn't even want that. So, but they did get it down to cap it for senior citizens. And that's a beautiful thing for them to only be paying that little bit for insulin. Insulin don't even cost nothing to make it. Like,
yeah,
it's basically nothing to make it. And they make so much money off of it. It's a shame. But Joe Biden has been doing things. The infrastructure plan, the deal that they signed, that thing right there, you know, building all this stuff, new roads, everything, you know, climate change to help with that, you know, like it helps bring new jobs, the energy renewals and all that shit like that. To do like the jobs, everybody like it's job. The economy is popping back. It's bouncing back. People always talking trash. They think that, oh, well, gas this, well, my gas doesn't cost like this. Listen, when gas was cheap, was because COVID. There was nobody buying gas. There was nowhere to go.
And there was no one was doing anything. Everyone was home. Where you were supposed to be.
You could go. It was nothing you could do. You know what I mean? So like, hey, gas was cheap. And then honestly, like,
yeah,
when I did a little history, a little research. Like, gas when Trump was president was only just a few cents cheaper than when Obama was president. So it's like, bro,
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Yo, man. Like, the whole shit just make me mad because I'm like, yo, bro is trash, like, to the fullest, all levels. Like, he a trash dude. You know what I'm saying? He disrespect ladies. He got the Supreme Court judges to break up Roe v. Wade. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, abortion laws are all out of whack all over the country. Like, fuck this dude. Like, who the fuck? Like, come on. Like, I'm just saying. It just common sense. Like, if you in a cult, if you just on his dick and you just there, and there's nothing nobody can say to get you off of it, then congratulations, you fucking with a weirdo. But if there's anybody out there, man, that has any type of sense, or maybe they just don't know about what he really be doing, yo, Donald Trump's a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just me just saying that. I just said a whole bunch of facts. I got receipts myself, and I'm just a hood fabulous cat. But I know enough to know that dude ain't no good. Like, and it don't even make no sense. After January 6th, we should have been done. You feel me?
Bruh.
That's a whole nother story on top of itself, to be honest with you. Man, that should have been the end. That should have been it right there. It. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you, they should have impeached him. And he should have been impeached because of that.
Definitely been impeached.
I'm sorry. I just that took the nerve from me because I know people who tell me they're gonna vote for Trump, and it's like when I hear people, oh, I want to vote for Trump, it's like, so basically you're telling me all the shit that he's done, all that shit that happened at the Capitol, it's okay then. It's okay. That's what you're telling me. It's okay.
There's
It's
people out here to tell you
fucked
it's okay.
up.
Mm-hmm. There's
And I
people
can't
out here
fuck
to
with
tell
you.
you
I
it's
can't
okay.
fuck with you. I cannot fuck with you.
No. I mean, and look, all that stuff that like the Capitol, like a lot of shit that goes on in there, I don't agree with. But look, if y'all talking about this our house, right? If the Capitol is supposed to be our house, bitch, don't be going to my motherfucking shit, taking the shit on the floor, throwing your fucking stinking ass flagpoles to the window, beating people up in my house, shooting people in my house. This ain't how it go. Like, don't you fucking like how? And I'm supposed to be cool with y'all after y'all did that? Supposed to just forget that shit happened, let it slide. If that's supposed to be my house, they say that's the people's house. Well, you went into that motherfucking disrespected the fuck out of it, and I don't even know you, so fuck y'all. Like, it's just real crazy to me. Like, I'm sorry, man. I don't get how
This,
people. It's just real weird. Like, you just what the fuck? Like, I almost feel like people that do it, it's like really like the troll is over. Like, if you trolling, like just give it up. It's over now. Like, I get it. You wanted to feel like you was different. You wanted to feel like you was a part of something. But give it up, man. Like, Joe Biden has actually been a decent president. Like, I'm not even gonna get into all that other stuff, but I'm gonna talk about just like on the level of like looking at the American people and saying, look, what can I do to try to help things to make y'all lives better? What can I do? He's done that. Trump's never done that. He's never, ever, ever done that. He's never came out and said, like, yo, what can I do for the American people to make their shit right? Nothing. He hasn't done anything. The only reason why he gave the stimulus checks out was because his fucking billionaire homeboys was salivating at the miles because we wasn't been able to come out and spend no money. So like, what the fuck? What are we gonna do to get these people to spend their money? They locked up in their houses. Throw them some stimulus checks. Some of his billionaire homeboys doubled their wealth just from COVID. Like, Trump's a piece of shit, bro. Like, to the fullest. And we're gonna keep talking shit about him on this channel. I don't care if you don't like it or not, god damn it. But if you're gonna talk about Joe Biden being old and dementia and all that dumb shit that y'all be saying, oh, we gonna show Trump. We'll show him too. He just as goofy. And it's different. Like, I know, like, Trump just needs to be out of the whole political landscape. Like, MAGA needs to be gone, bro. Like, that shit needs to be out of here. That shit is corny. Like, it's just corny and stupid. It's racist, based, bigotry, everything. Like, it's just not what the country that's what make America great again means to them, is to be racist and it's accepted.
You ain't black.
like, like talking about all that. You know what I want to say too? If it was all black people on the Capitol, it would have been a different story that day. Like Joe Biden said, it would have been a slaughterhouse.
It would have been a massacre. You already know that. You know that. Don't nobody want to talk about that.
They don't want to admit to that. That's what it is.
But you want to know what else though? We ain't dumb. Look, we want our voices to be heard, but we ain't gonna be motherfucking story no damn Capitol. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because we know them boys gonna come with that shit. They're gonna be ready for us and they're gonna come. They're gonna be ready for us. They're gonna bring all the smoke. Okay. I'm sorry, man. I cannot get with any of it. I know what it stands for. They can try to play it off. You can dress it up. You can say what you want. You can say you support Trump because of policy. What policy? How about that? If it's about money, it can't be because of him, because his interest ain't for you. Like, he gonna try to set it up that a guy that make $1 million, you gonna be paying damn near the same amount of taxes that he do. How that work? How that work? That's what he trying to set up. And then in the long run, you're gonna end up probably paying more than some of these millionaires, somebody that make fucking $40,000-$50,000 a year in this country.
Facts.
Struggling like shit to get by.
And that's because of Trump.
But his homeboy, the rich guy, he eating good. Look, man, the reason why prices are high in this country is because of corporate greed. That's it. That's it. That's all. Biden ain't got shit to do with what Target put on their motherfucking milk. All right? They ain't got nothing to do with what Walmart put on the animal crackers. Okay? He don't have shit to do with that. You got to talk to the Waltons. They the ones responsible for the prices. Okay? Now, the reason why they act like this is simple. Corporate greed, all right? When a Republican is in office, these motherfuckers give them all the tax breaks, all the loopholes that they can to funnel as much money as they can so those rich motherfuckers can give them their kickbacks. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And they know, and if they raise the prices, they'll have dickheads in the streets saying, oh my God, when Trump was in office, the prices were so low. No, like, it's not Trump. He had nothing to do with it. It's because of the fact that these people are trying to make us think that it's the Democrats that do this so we can vote Republican and change our minds. But it's really none of that. It's all corporate greed, bro. So, like, instead of blaming Joe Biden, blame the Waltons. Be like, man, fuck y'all. I'm not going to y'all store to buy y'all shit. I'm going to shop local. I'm going to shop at the local supermarket that's owned by the husband and wife that saved up everything and took out a loan and is trying to do everything they can to scrape to survive and get their money. I'm going to go to them. Don't be mad at Joe Biden and the Democrats. Be mad at these motherfucking bitch-ass corporations, man. Be mad at them. Be mad at them for raising the prices on small businesses so they can eat. When they want to buy wholesale and they want to buy in bulk, and they go to the big corporations that own all the weight and they fucking taxing the shit out of them. So it's like, blame them. Like, it's not Joe Biden and they got nothing to do with that. Trump did Trump. Look, I know a lot of people that got blessed from that student debt relief. I know a lot of people that got blessed from that shit. Okay. Did Trump do anything like that for any of you motherfuckers? Huh? A couple $100 here and there for a stimulus? No, that motherfucker saved lives. Joe Biden saved lives zeroing out some people's debt, bro. Shit, wow, man. It's not even a comparison. It's not even close. Like, this is like a tail of the tape. If we could do a tail of the tape between both of them, that's what we talk about. I predict Joe Biden fucking second round knockout.
Don't be rude.
Yeah, bitch. I'm gonna be rude to your motherfucking punk ass. You trash.
China.
This motherfucker be trashing his own fucking peoples and they still kiss his ass. That shit be wild. You got like the dude Ted Cruz. Man, he called Ted Cruz lady ugly as shit and then said that his fucking dad killed JFK. Like, yo, bro. And then then you gonna turn around and co-sign Trump? Get the fuck out of here, man. How pussy are you?
I'm really rich.
He ain't even rich. He be stunned. He's like the biggest flexer of all time. I respect that though, because he flexed strong. He had everybody out here thinking he balling like that. He ain't even balling like that. He ain't balling like that. You got some land.
Look at this guy.
You got some land. Respect to you. You got some land.
But that's all he really got. Didn't he file for bankruptcy in the past?
Like
Wrong.
6 times. Like 6
Wrong.
times. That's all. That's it. Just 6 times. He still owed the state of New York like a $500 million. Like a $500 million. If he was such a baller boss, that shit would have been paid. Like, if you were a boss like they say you are, you would have paid that. He's bullshit artist, bro. And his shoes ugly as shit. If anybody paid for them nut ass Temu shoes, we need your ass whooped. You need your ass whooped. I can get them bitches off of Temu hooked up for you, nice and shiny for $17. Trump out there bitch selling them for $400. The fuck? Man, the game crazy out here in the streets, boy.
Bullshit.
Facts, boy. Trump, you trash, pimp. And we gonna talk about you. I'm just gonna let you know we're gonna have clips for you and everything. We definitely gonna be talking about you because it's important. Like, it's important for people to know, man. Like, all this other shit we talk about is cool. And this is what we build, what little subs that we have and the little following that we got going. But at this time, it's just different. Every voice that can speak needs to do it. And that's how we see it over here at the CBC. That's how we see it, bro.
That's facts. For real.
We ain't telling you how to vote. We didn't tell you. I'm telling you who I'm voting for. You know what I'm saying? I'm voting for Joe Biden. It's not even a question. It's clear. It's not even a debate. There's nothing. He's done nothing wrong to make me feel like, hey, he just got to go. You know, like, and Trump, come on, man. Fuck out of here, man. I wouldn't want Trump to run the liquor store on the corner. Like, the fuck? Like, much less run the country? Like, get out of here, man. There's so many things about him that people just don't get, but they just ain't proved it yet. It'll pop out. It'll come out. All of it's going to come out. I truly believe he a pedophile. I truly believe he a drug addict. All of that. But hey, who cares? I still think that he's going to get knocked out in the second round by Joe Biden. That's my prediction.
My man said second round.
Yeah, second round.
Damn.
Because Trump gonna come out and he gonna run the first couple rounds, and then the first round he gonna just run. You know, Joe ain't.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Joe can't move like he used to, but he still got his experience to cut off the ring. So, like, after Trump fat ass get tired from running after a round and a half, Joe gonna cut the ring off and hit him with some of them Kendrick wop 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 wops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got Biden in two.
So we got an hour and 9 minutes right now. Damn. That shit went by pretty quick too. That's what's crazy. That shit went by real quick.
Yes, sir.
But shit, man. Damn, everyone who's watching, yo, thank y'all for watching, man. I appreciate it. We watch we was thinking about doing this on a whole nother platform, but we was like, you know what? Fuck it. Because if y'all don't like it, you just don't like it, and you don't have to stay tuned into it, because there's other people who's really would appreciate to hear something like this or hear our voices, because a lot of people's voices ain't being heard. If you know what I mean.
Well, man, look, hey, when it comes to this social media thing, hey, there's certain things that you can do to try to get people to get more attention towards you and everything like that. But it's just really organically, it just feels better. And if you rock with what we do because you rock with what we do, then that is what it's all about. It doesn't, if it ends up being 3,000 of y'all or ends up being 300,000 of y'all, okay, you're here because you want to be. And that's the most important thing. We're going to put the energy out into the world that we want to put out into the world. And it's up for y'all to try to grab it if you want it. We can't put that on y'all. But we can put our energy out into the world. And so we hope that y'all find it. And we hope that y'all embrace it so we can all go on this journey together.
I agree. Thank you, man. Thank you. That came from the heart. I'm not gonna lie. That really came from the heart.
Yeah, I mean, it's straight up.
But no, like you said, man. Like we trying to do something different, man. We trying to be different compared to everybody else. Trying to be ourselves, and it's if we can take if we take the time and just spread the word, and hopefully someone hears and enjoy what we're saying. Oh man, we appreciate it. Because we just feel like there's a lot of things that's going on, and all we hear about on the news is all this negativity and all these lies that's going on, and it's like, damn, man, there has to be a certain level that we have to put out there for people to understand like what we're talking about and what's really going on, and people can separate what's falsely bullshit fake news and listen to what's really coming from the heart and what's really actually going on. Sometimes it doesn't have to come from a news reporter mouth or something like that.
Yeah, man.
An everyday person like me and you, that's all it takes to inspire and motivate somebody else.
Yeah, man. Look, all the best advice that I've got from people in the world are my peers. Okay, people that I look at every day, go through the everyday struggle that I go through every day. My advice, my motivation ain't never came from no motherfucking celebrity or somebody with a whole lot of money who basically the second they turn their back and don't look to you, they looking down on you. Like all my motivation has come from my peers. So like that's how I'm gonna always party. So like if my motivation comes from my peers, if we kicking it together and it's all fun, let's go. Let's rock out. Let's see how far we can take it. But I'm not gonna change how I am for not now one of you motherfuckers.
Say it again.
I'm not gonna change who I am for not now one of you motherfuckers. So if you like it, that's what's up. Appreciate you. But damn it, we finna do what we do.
Facts on top of 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 motherfucking facts. But well, with that being said, it's your boy Eddie on Steady with Coastal Boxing Club. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you ain't, if your notification button ain't turned on, please turn it on because you will get the latest updates to anything that we post directly to your phone, your smartphone, your TV, whatever device that you have hooked up that's connected to your YouTube. It will get sent to that notification. I can't stress that enough because, man, we're doing these contents for you, the viewers, and we can't appreciate you guys enough. Like I said, hit the thumbs up button if you ain't already hit the thumbs up button. If you missed the live, go ahead and check back the live and everything. We're gonna go ahead and chop up this video into clips so you will see it, But with that being said, it's your boy Eddie and Say with Coastal Boxing Club. It's Chi Ming over there on the other side right here. And you already know.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.